Hi everybody. So today's mastermind will be discussing something. We might brainstorm something also on this on many of the points that I have come across during this week, which I think will be useful for you also. So let me see if I can bring something else. Share my PPT. So hope everybody uh, is able to see my screen. So this is the mastermind call for trendsetters and go-getters. This is one of the workshops that I had attended today um, of third year's Lawrence, and I was lucky to be selected for a question answer session with him. And I was talking about spirituality. We are supposed to experience spirituality here in this world, and as it is, we are spiritual beings in human form. So that is the main motto, and he quite appreciated India is a spiritual place. Everybody from India is at big places, and India is leading. So what are we doing? So that is why we should feel like VIP within. We should feel like VIP, not show off like a VIP. So that was the learning today, and that is what it was, an awesome experience with me today. And let us come back to what I do. So, I'm a leadership growth mentor, and I help mid career professionals to get unstuck, take back the control of their lives, feel fulfilled, and get back to reckoning. That is what I do. But recently, what I am doing is many people are out of job during this COVID time. So, I have started helping people also to properly have their CVs, their resumes, and at least I want them to outline at least 5 skills, because in my profession, in my work that I'm doing as a leadership growth mentor, what I have started doing is I actually do that. I notice at least 2 skills in people which they have not yet utilized. So that is what I am asking the people who are approaching me. I ask them to outline at least 5 skills or work that they have contributed on, and they are So I ask everybody to 5 skills to outline and write 5 cover letters according to it, and find out where they can work. What are the dream organizations they are looking for, right? So that is what I have started doing. So please advise me if there is something else also I can add to. So my background is I am a mathematics postgraduate with 12 plus years of experience. worked in areas unrelated to mathematics, got into unpublished jobs. The jobs, those were not published, I actually found out them, and approached the organizations with my skill sets. So they found it to be useful for their purpose, and that is how I contributed. Recruited because of my resourcefulness, and I love helping people get started and get to finish line. Recently, I have added another skill set of mine, which is about helping the leaders to create time. I have seen so many leaders who are doing well in their fields. They are, like, say, they don't have time to spend their time with family. So that is where also I am trying to contribute, because that is what I passionately feel like to contribute. Because these people will be in order to serve the society, they are losing on family life. So that is where I want to contribute. That has been my recent passion. And how I am qualified to do this is I have trained 18,000 trainers so far, impacting 1 crore lives. And I can spot talent in people, figure out a solution where there is a problem, can leverage others' talent also. I can leverage that and figure out a solution, help them become more. So that is how people also feel wanted and recognized for their efforts. I see talented people being the most back bickering ones too. So the more brilliant people are, the more they crave for things and they waste their energy. I teach resourceful influencing as a leadership growth measure. That is what I do. And this is a unique skill that I teach people. And recently, I was looking for who will be the people, how to approach these people who would recognize resourceful influencing as a leadership growth mentor, because it is not about the position that you have, it is about the action that you take and the capability you demonstrate for the growth of the organization. That is what I do. So I see mindset as one of the component how this can be done. So let me see, and if people can contribute towards this, how I can see uh, where I can find this kind of people who are looking for resourceful influencing and are good resourceful people, and they need some kind of assistance in growing further. Then you can help me reach out to those people. Objective of this group is the same: introduce and invite other trendsetters and go-getters, people who are mid-career professionals who have some kind have 5 to 7 years of experience and they need some assistance. And why I need your assistance is because this is something very very sensitive. People will not open up unless they are introduced to somebody who they know, and this is where we are indirectly getting to know each other, and we can serve others. So that is how I want you people to contribute towards this. And reward system in this group is to write, to co-author a book with combined experience, so that coaching experience will guide to the next generation of coaches, because India is going to be the superpower in education field, because it was always, right, India was known for its guru shishya parampara and gurukul, all those things, that tradition. So that is being revived, and so our next generation would like to know what journey we had been through. So that will be a kind of uh, say reference material for them. And the 6 core values of trendsetters are as follows: dignity, which is about no compromise on value, lifestyle of choice, mobility, unrestricted decisions. So it is dignity about, like, say, freedom and the independence to have to make a choice. And the second thing is tranquility, how our lives should be and how our circumstances should be. It is about, like, say, we should be having this kind of behavior, wait for our turn, allow respite, expand the moment, less noise and more poise. So we will not make more of noise, but very very dignified way we can put our whatever we have to say. The third is compassion, which is about equality, no judging, gratitude, and inclusion. So everybody is equal, that we should accept, and we should include in all our activity everybody. We should have gratitude and no judgment here. The fourth is about transformation. Like say, whatever we are today, there will be version jump, because we will be, unless we jump our versions, we will not be able to achieve our ultimate goal, which is anyway very audacious, right? So that transformation is like it will happen with freedom, with some detachment, expansion of our own personality, with deliverance that will come. Depth in self, we have to go to the root cause of everything and enactment of that. Whatever we achieve from inside, was whatever insight we will have, that we will implement at workplace. That is what transformation is all about. We should demonstrate, we should be able to demonstrate wealth, because everybody needs wealth to be happy, to be free. So how I define wealth is reaching goal in time, ability to multiply. It will be money, effort, and resources, and contribution. We'll contribute towards something, like say some cause, or some effort again, and timely support. Joy is the ultimate value that we will have. It is about global vision, co-creation, automation, delegation, and leverage. And the issues that I have found from the marketplace is, these mid-career professionals who actually suffer at workplace, their reason of suffering is not actually workplace related. It is from somewhere else. It is mindset issues. So things other than workplace are affecting them. So how to deal with them, that is the issues I have found out recently. And the blueprint is, it is I call as the drip technique with ahap method. Like say people, mid-career professionals can show their difference, how they are unique. They should build credibility of that, then they influence with their credibility, and then they have to go beyond that again. That is how their prominence will be established. And what keeps them behind is the attitude, habit, action, and perception. They have to do small shifts, so that small shift in their attitude, habit, action, and perception, so as to attain the best results of whatever mindset or whatever skill set they have, right? And my course is about three level. Level 1 is about 15 concepts, level 2 is about 30-day challenge of the same concept, and level 3 is one-to-one consultation. So, what is resourcefulness? Resourcefulness is an attitude of resourcefulness inspires out of the box thinking, generation of new ideas, and the ability to visualize all the possible ways to achieve what you desire. Resourcefulness turns you into an intensive and enterprising entrepreneur. Is and That is what is resourceful influence. That is how you have to influence other people. So this is a very indirect way of getting recognition and standing out in a crowd. Like say, part in the crowd of many people, you are standing out because of your qualities. And who this is for? This is for mid-career professionals with 5 to 12 years of experience, feeling stuck and unfulfilled. And what you will get from here? You will design your roadmap, be sought after, create victories. Victories means every day you will achieve something, and in that process, you will be ready for three times growth of whatever you are today. And leadership growth is the behavior and how you surface out your resourcefulness. So the way you express your resourcefulness is the process, is the behavior which you build and which actually brings the leadership growth in you. And recently, I have shared a checklist about writing a book. So these are the checklists. Like, say, if you have 1 hour, then at least bring about 1 hour, just 1 hour. Actually, you have to start. Say, take a look at your watch. If it is 9 p.m., then by 10 p.m. you should be done with this. Right? Whatever stage you are, you have to stop there. So what you do is just write down 10 random thoughts that is going on inside your mind. These might not be very interrelated or connected, doesn't matter, you just write down those 10 random thoughts and scroll down your Facebook. Anything resonates with these thoughts, write down those. If doesn't resonate, then whatever you are seeing, just write down those. And any thought that you were writing down, it is about what? It might be a question, then you can Google it. Whatever you get to read, whatever sticks to your mind, just write those down. And as you are reading it, something else you will remember. That is how the mind jumps into from one to the other, right? So as your mind is jumping, then you remember one incident, and if it is a sad story, then that will be your learning. And if it is a happy story, that is your celebration. And the reflection and introspection that you will do, that will form the book. So this book might be like, say, a 10-page thing. It can be 50-page thing. I tell that it is kind of easily 100 pages. Although it will take a lot of time to finalize and fine tuning, right? The mindset reset aspect that I have done, this is my second secret actually, wherein you will establish your resilience, your credibility, right? So this is the level 5 leaders. What they do, they give more than they get, and ultimately own your business. Whatever efforts you are doing, you are reaching where, you are reaching into a business ownership. So ultimately own that business. The problem is a hint. Whatever problem you are getting, that is a hint, and that is a hint of an opportunity. And deep in, I should write this. The problem is a hint of an upcoming opportunity. And whatever thoughts are coming and whatever incidences are happening, do a deep introspection to connect the dots, right? So nothing happens in this world without a purpose. So those purpose will appear like say this, all over, spread over all over the place. So just think about it so that connection happens. I was attending this Thaddeus Lawrence class today, and a long term goal actually came into being. I was not able to pinpoint what is this goal. Wherever I am working right now, it is a very satisfying role. But something was missing. What is that missing thing? That missing thing is, like, say, I always like, culturally I always like to bring value to a person who is doing a very good thing. Like, say, suppose it is Mahatma Gandhi, I would have been associated with, and I would have contributed to his whatever he is trying to do, right? So I always wanted to be part of a bigger thing that is happening, and that was not happening at the present workplace where I am right now. And um, so that was a revelation, that I want to get to a place where I work and where I also be a better coach, a better mentor, and also should be able to deliver value wherever I am working, not to people, to the leader also, to my mentor also. I have a responsibility towards my mentor also, right? And every master starts with a disaster. So that is how you should be having your mindset, that anything disastrous that is happening in your way, you should know that you are going to learn from it, and that is how you will become a master. Because the subsequent people who will go through your story, they will connect with it, and they will treat you as a master, because from that fall, actually you have grown up to become a master. ABC is about awareness before you change. Unless you know your downfall, you will not be able to rectify, right? So that is the awareness has to come before your change. That is the ABC of change. And are you big enough to become small? So the more, like say, you might have heard about Ratan Tata. That is the story about Ratan Tata. There are many stories going on. One day one driver was waving towards a fellow driver. You know who that driver is? That is Ratan Tata, and he waved back. So he is so big that he is able to become small and wave towards any person who is going crossing by, and is able to express some kind of solidarity. That is the recognition we can have, and that always gets reciprocated, so even if we don't have much, we have everything if we start recognizing these small small things. And stimulation of mind aggressively, this is what they call as soma technique. And this is the key point where your mind gets hit whenever you are stuck. That is how mindset reset happens. And another slide from Thaddeus Lawrence today I got is model of manifestation. Every All of us are, we think that we should have to be, we in order to be happy, we need lot of money, right? So that is have to be. But in this model of manifestation, what he teaches is, it is also everyday rule, that first you be happy, and then you will find a way how to have, right? So how you show up, it matters. Like say, here in this mastermind, I don't know whether there is anybody listening to me or not, but these are my words. Someday somebody will show up, somebody will connect, somebody would relate to. So I don't care whether anybody is listening to it or not. That is how I show up every day according to routine. Today is a Saturday at 8 p.m. we have mastermind, and I am attending to it. And this is your action, your choices, right? This is my choice. Whether anybody is there or not, I will be showing up, and that is how my goals will show. Thaddeus Lawrence says that in Kazakhstan, the national sport is archery. So once he went to Kazakhstan, and there he attempted archery. How to do this? There was a guide who was sitting behind him. So every time he shot the arrows, it was like say falling off the goal of the track. It was missing the bullseye all the time. But the person who was sitting there, he was appreciating like say big way. Well done and great work and everything. Good, excellent. So after some time, Thaddeus was kind of irritated. He asked him, "No, I didn't hit bullseye even one time. Why are you appreciating so much?" The person said, "If you are consistent with your arrows, your target will appear." Do you understand that? Your target will appear only you are consistent with your arrows. So this is a profound learning of today. And if we are consistent with our showing up, someday it is going to be hitting to our target person for which we are born, we are created, right? So it doesn't matter whether I am showing up, whether I am hitting the bullseye today or not. I am creating my target little by little by all these successes and failures, right? So the next is small seeking won't manifest. This is a if we are meant to be big, we are meant for bigger audience, then this audience will not manifest for me. This has come as I am speaking to you. If I am looking for the audience in 80 people, then this audience will not manifest because I am meant to appear before 8,000 people, right? But till that appears, I would be appreciating this audience and I will be going through this process, right? Because this is what is right now in front of me. And this is a new comment happened for my course. This is another of Thaddeus learning that I got. You cannot pursue success. The success is within you. Success will ensue as a result of who you become. So first you become, then the result will show up. And the course that I have made is the Leadership Growth Bundle. It is the flagship course is Leadership Growth Blueprint, and along with 5 bonuses. Each bonus is like say internal patterns, delegate appropriate, process versus results, mindfulness, and joypreneurship. And this is about your stages, various stages. And what are those for? The 4 stages that I always tell is about difference, resilience, influence, and prominence. And the steps that you are going to do is finding your uniqueness, building on uniqueness, earn credibility, be sought after, solve and resolve, climb the ladder, and core portfolio, and be on the move. That is what I show in the blueprint, right? Difference, resilience, influence, and prominence. And this is my mind map where I teach the 3 secrets. Secret 1 is do a reality check. I call it as spark. Secret 2 is mindset reset, the resilience part, that is shine. And third is final frontier, when you impact with influence, and also you start being on the move. Because in order to achieve bigger and bigger, you have to be on the move. You cannot be stagnant at one point, right? So that is all I had to share today, and I hope um, whoever was is there and whoever listened to it or whoever will be watching this will benefit from this. And this is all that I have. Anybody has any question? Because I don't whoever has any question, they can put below the replay thing, and replay and put in the comment so that I can reply back. And you can reach out to me because I understand that it is not possible for people to join in a group for those one-to-one session. They want to connect with me one-to-one. That is fine, all fine. So see you in the next session. Thank you.